So in terms of top-down analysis, weekly is bullish, extremely bullish. Daily is bullish as well. Coming up to this area, which we've already rejected. So what I anticipate is for us to come down and flip bearish, more than likely. So based on that, whenever we break that low, that's going to be the indication that we're going to continue pushing down. I think that's this 4-hour low right here. So yeah, based upon this candle, we'll see what's going to happen. Next one, if we close above there on the 4-hour though, we can't continue up until I would say about probably here or so. I think here or here, but we'll just do it here to be conservative. And then in terms of the 30-minute time frame, the actual trading time frame / entry time frame, buys will be above here, and then up till here, and then sells will be below here. So in terms of sells, how many? It's about 34. Let's see. This range is about 45-ish ticks, right? So it's a tradable range, and then below that will be up till here. This range is about 50-ish ticks. So we have good ranges there. Let's check NASDAQ. So in terms of NASDAQ, let's check the weekly here. Clear all this out. Weekly is also bullish right now as well. Daily is bullish too, coming up to this area. And the same thing as US 30, we've kind of created a resistance here, so I'd anticipate us to come down if we break this low. So yeah, below that low will be sells. I think the same thing here. Probably gonna be below here, I'm assuming. And then 30 minute is consolidating. So anything above here would be buys up till here, I would say. And then for sells, yeah, we already have this thing marked, so we're just gonna relabel it as well. So below there, check the 15-minute really quickly. So yeah, below there, and then below there we'll target up till here. And then let's label these things too. Daily break of lows. So that's what we have here. We're gonna mark that up here as well. So yeah, ideally we want to target probably this range because this is probably the confirmation range. Anything from here to here is the range we're trying to trade into, I would say. Because the main reason why I wouldn't want to enter on this range is because we don't have a confirmation that we're gonna flip bearish for the day. So the confirmation will happen once we get below this range. So once we do that, that's when we'll know we're gonna go bearish for the day. Otherwise, if you continue to close above, then that's obvious indication for buys. So that's US 30. Move this down. And same thing on Nasdaq. Below this range is a confirmation range. This support level here. We look to grab this whole box here. Otherwise, so yeah, I wouldn't want to do anything until potentially into this range. But there's another support level here that if we do break it, it could be a good indication that we are gonna fill the rest of this range as well. So yeah, at this point we basically have sells below here and then buys above there. This is the first time I think where we've had an opportunity to get into sells or buys below ranges that are right next to each other. Only because we're in a weird spot. It can go bearish. We have a bearish bias for the day, but if it closes above here, at that point, we're still going bullish, you know. So I think we can at least grab some of this range before we would continue down. 'Cause yeah, let's see how it goes here. I don't know how you entered sells, man. I would want to grab anything in that range because it's consolidating at this point. I want to get in on the next range because right now it's just a consolidation area. B after 15 ticks. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I'm not sure what the entry was, so 5 minute break of lows, but hit B after 15 pips. 5 minute break of lows? Not sure. But let's see. We got about 7 more minutes for a closure. So depending on if we entry 28:21 a.m. break of 5 minute lows. So nigga, you're getting chopped up in consolidation here, bro. This is all consolidation. You don't want to trade this at all. Even if you got in here, your range is about like 8 points. You don't want to trade that. If you really were gonna get in, you probably should have waited until below here if you're trying to get on the 5 minute, or you could have gotten in here because it's an engulfing candle and we've already created a low, closed bullish below the high of the resistance, and then engulfed it. That would be your entry. I mean, this is like 10. This is like 12 points. There's no point getting in that. No pun intended. Appreciate you, Jay, for sharing the Discord. You were able to get me a decent amount of subs yesterday. I think like 3 to 4 guys subscribed, so I appreciate that, Brody. Um, but yeah, let me know if you can get more guys subscribed. That'd definitely be helpful, man. But I appreciate you for that. Yeah, if we close above here, I'd probably take the buys because we're gonna have volume, and I think with the volume that we're gonna get, I think we can at least fill like half of this range, like up till here. I'd say at least. This is where we've been rejecting a lot. There's a lot of wicks here. I'll say we can at least fill till there if we close above, because then it'll be a huge liquidity move, and then once it starts to come back to break even, if we're in that trade, then we will look to manage, because at that point I think it would probably flip bearish. So we probably want to move our stop loss to break even at a certain point. You got about 3 more minutes for a candle closure. Once you get that closure above here, that's when I'll look to go ahead and enter a trade. So let's see how it goes. I want to see this range on the US 30, how much it is. 42 pips, not bad. And then below here is how much? 39. Damn, Jay, how long did it take him to get to the 100K level? Because I think this is like my 12th stream. I probably only gained like 10 to 15 subs since then. But yeah, I mean, if people are subbing, then, I wouldn't mind continuing, but it's just tough to stay motivated when you don't get much traction. But I'll also probably, I mean, these live streams are for me anyways, just to review my trade, so I'll probably keep doing it no matter what. Streaming every day, damn, yeah, that's probably gonna be the goal then. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream every day, see how it goes. Yeah, sheesh, 2018, that's wild. I think basically it's just about staying consistent. That's what it is. Yeah, so it makes sense that, if after 6 years you see that type of traction, but it just takes some motivation to keep continuing for those 6 years. But I think I'll go ahead and keep going on with these live streams. Hopefully, if everything goes well in this, um, with this account. But US 30 is coming up here, so get ready for a potential buy here. Stop loss will be below here, I think. Okay, looks like we're coming up here pretty heavily. So I don't know if I'll enter because we've already pushed up like more than halfway through this range. We only have about like 20 ticks left. So I don't think I'll get into this. Unless you see like a good bottom wick and then close above, then it's like a possibility. But yeah, now it's too wild right now. Let's see how it goes. Uh, yeah, no entry there. Holy shit. Sheesh. Yeah, just hold off now because we have no idea what it's gonna do. It just whipsawing back and forth. There's a lot of volume in the market right now. Much more than yesterday there was. So let's see what the next area of resistance is after this high is broken. So we have a huge target area of like right here. So if we close above this level, then we can go ahead and fill at least some of this. So I'm just looking for that now at this point. Well, I mean, volume did come in heavily, but it wasn't technically out of nowhere because at NYSE Open is always going to be a lot of volume. So that's why we try to stay out of the 8:15 candle because the last 5 minutes of the 8:15 candle, um, at 8:25 it always whipsaws. It can stop you out, and then anything closer to 8:30, like it's not a great entry because you can get stopped out. Um, and price will still go in your favor. That's what we've noticed after some recap of our previous trades. So I think the best way to do it is just to wait until the 8:45 candle, see how that closes. If that closes above like a specific area or like a range, that would be the entry candle. More so than um, waiting on more so than entering early at like 8:25 or whatever. BE hit again when Nas filled the range. Bro, I mean, you're getting into it at a time where it's not even a confirmed direction yet. At least wait for direction. Direction will be once this closes. Wherever this closes will be direction, more than likely. That's what I'm assuming. Let's see if it sells today, because if this closes above, then it's gonna be buys. Even US 30, if it closes above, it'll be buys here. And I will get in if it closes above, I think. More than likely. If it closes above here with leaving us a good range, I'll get in. But I would need to see a good range. But yeah, so essentially if this closes below here, on the break of this candle low, we'll get into a sell because at that point, I think we'll be able to fill this range. Um, there is a level here that I am a little bit worried about. So if we can just break through this entire range and then just come down till here, I'd be happier with that because you honestly don't really know what's gonna happen in this area. This could just be a whole fake out area, I think. So let's see how it goes. And this range itself is about how many? If we enter on the break of that low, let's see. Yeah, if you enter on the break of this low, it would be about 30-ish ticks if we get in on the break of that low. But we'll have to see because that might not be because of how choppy this is. This move, these moves here, I wouldn't necessarily think this is a great entry. So maybe if we look to close below here, then just in case, or at least below here, then. But yeah, look how we tapped that level perfectly and we kind of rejected it. Kind of goes to show you how important like the levels that we mark up are. Look at that rejection off perfectly tapping our levels. So it goes to show you like yeah, the levels are very important. Um, they always hold or break, and if they do break, then that'll be the turning point of structure to where price will go bearish or bullish in the opposite direction of the trade that you entered. You always want to have your stop loss below a level that you know if it breaks that point that it'll be that you know that you're wrong for sure because you don't want to get into a stop loss where first of all you're over risking, and then secondly you're not putting it in an area where it's gonna invalidate your trade. I think the main thing is that you want to just keep your stops below a specific level, even if it's kind of far away, that you know it'll be a turning point. That's the main reason. That's the main way to think about stops. Is if I get stopped out here, then it's a turning point of my trade, and it's probably gonna go in the other direction. That's what I would. How I like to think of stop losses. Um, so yeah, recently we've been focusing on the 1 minute range stop loss, and it has respected pretty well most of the time. And I have seen that if it breaks below that, then it'll probably continue to keep going bearish. That's what I've seen. Got about 8 minutes left here. Um, US 30's coming down. Not enough range here, I would say. And then below here, there's like still like a weird area. Yeah, sells would probably have to wait a while for, but buys might be something that could come right away if we close above. Because again, like this range is a playable range, but the issues with this range is it's just so choppy here. I don't know if it's just this chart is just extremely choppy or what's going on here, but I don't know. Maybe I need to change it to a different. Yeah, I mean, but why not? It's not as choppy, I guess. Looks a little bit cleaner on YM for some reason. But yeah, anything below here on the 30 minute and on the 15 minute, probably want to stay below there, right? And then target up to here, I'd say. So yeah, we have our areas set. So let's just see if we can break or respect those areas. NQ coming up here, potential trade coming up. I want this to come down first because let's just say we enter here, like somewhere over here, right? We have like a 30, almost a 40 point stop loss. So I don't really want that. I want something a little cleaner. So I want this to come down a little bit before it pushes up again. If this can come down and create like some type of support around here, then that would be very good for us because then if we create a support around here and then we close back above before the 15-minute candle closes, then that'll be very good. So something like this. Come down, bang, come down, bang. Then form a support. This is what I'd like to see here. Something like this. Where we come down, create a support, and then push all the way back up and close above. That's what I'd like to see. Which we might be doing that right now. US 30 coming down very heavily. Now let's just move this below here then because let's see, how much is this range? 37 ticks, okay. Let's see how it goes. We got about 2 minutes left for entry. It's called MYM on if you want to enter micros it'll be MYM, otherwise if you want to enter like regular positions it'll be YM. Put 10. Oh, okay, so I think yeah, no sells here. Unless it close below here, then we'll have clean range. But yeah, if it doesn't close below, then no sells here. Buys on NQ. We've closed above. Yeah, we closed above here on NQ. So nothing on US 30. We're gonna have buys on NQ placed though because we closed above the range here. We closed above, create a bottom wick first. We have everything we need. I would say.
Order filled.
We got entered on buys. Stop loss below there. We're in some profits here. It's pushing. I think stop loss will go below the current candle now. We're up about 153. Up 130, 160. Up 170. Keep holding, keep holding. It's probably gonna come down a little bit. Let's see. We may or may not get stopped out. Let's see how it goes. Give it a little bit more room to breathe here. I'll probably give it a little bit more just in case. I want to see something. Back into profit. We were in slight profits there. Let's see. Where will our stop loss be? You could keep it below here, because if we move it to here, it'll be too much. About 10 more ticks. Yeah, too much. But yeah, I didn't see enough profit for me to close that trade. I don't. So I don't think it would have been the best idea to close there. I think we're gonna trail our. If this candle breaks the high, we'll probably trail it below here. I think the stop loss. See how this goes. Got 30 seconds left in this 1 minute candle. Give it a little bit more room to breathe. I'm cool losing up to 250 on this trade, you know. So anything above that, anything. See how it goes. We get a lot of volume at I think like 9:30 ish as well. Closed above in the 1 minute. That's a good sign, I think. So let's see how it goes. We're up 80, 90. Up 100. Kind of rejecting this area, which I don't like. Wow, what a candle. Give it some room to breathe. Let's see. 15 seconds left in this candle. Let's see how it goes. This is the area that it's respecting on the 1 minute time frame. So this is where we're gonna keep our stop loss. We're gonna give it a little bit of room to breathe because sometimes it just doesn't work out. But yeah, we're gonna keep our stop loss below here. But yeah, no more moving it because they're just gonna keep it there. So about 250 risk on this trade. Again, in some profits. You guys want to get out of the trade? You guys can get out now. I'm gonna hold it just because I think we have enough range to fill that I think we will go bullish. The 5 minutes also looking kind of good, especially if you close above here on the 5 minute. We didn't close above there, but we're still. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the volume that we needed. Let's see how it goes. 146, 150. We're up. Oh shit, there we go. There we go. 200, 240, 250, 265, 275, 280, 290, 300, 307, 310, 314. Almost a
Order
five right
filled.
here. Five, stop loss to break even. Let it run, let it run. One minute left for this 30-minute candle. So probably, hopefully, I want this to close as strong as possible, just so the lower wick creates, it doesn't stop us out. But yeah, that was an easy W right there. Hopefully, you guys all caught that. I caught. I mean, I'm still in this trade, but I was up 330 at one point, so that was the max that I saw. But yeah, I just need this to close as bullish as possible. So 20 seconds left. Probably gonna drop off another contract soon, maybe. But let's see. 10 seconds left. There we go. There we go. There's
Order
another
filled.
contract there, just because there's no bottom wick. Oh my god! Closing
Order
off full.
filled.
Let's go. What a fucking dub. What a fucking dub. What a fucking dub, y'all. Managed that trade perfectly. Let's go, y'all. Easy money. Every day you come on the stream, you'll make some money. I'll tell you that. What a fucking trade, man. Yeah, Jay, I made clips. Follow me on IG, bro. I'll drop my IG in the chat right now for you. And then here's my personal IG. You can follow both. I don't know if you follow me or not. You might have already, but that's my personal and that's my trading. So if you want to follow both, follow me and I'll follow you back, Brody. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a clip out of this one. My guy. Damn, nigga, you got 465 followers. 65K, sorry. But yeah, guys, that's what we like to do, man. Easy dub on the stream right there. Followed the plan perfectly. Trailed on the 1 minute. You guys gotta look at the 1 minute, man. The 1 minute is a crazy hack to look at because look how well it respected. It respected the exact level of this area. So like we showed it below here, right? And it respected it, and then came up and just absolutely smashed. So, yeah, guys, just take as much lessons as you can from that, and yeah. But this was a successful trade. You trying to buy a TikTok account, like one that's already famous, or you trying to like, yeah, you're probably trying to buy one that's already has a lot of followers, probably, right? I never got into that industry, so I'm not sure how that works. Now we're gonna journal the trade. Talked about what we did right. Talked about what we did wrong. And this will be a good reviewing point for everyone in the audience as well. So yeah. Oh yeah, so Jay, I tried to do a live stream on TikTok like off my computer, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, potential trade on US 32. So if let's see here. Not here, but if we can close below here on the 15 minute, then I'll get into entries for sells. So let's see how it goes. But yeah. Okay, let's save this. Trade Zella. Gotta import my trade first, right? So there's that. No, I'm just putting in my entry data. 1,000 followers to subscribe to live stream. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to. If you can get an account, bro, and you potentially have 1,000 followers on that account, and you can subscribe, then you can go live. Then yeah, let me know. I'd be down to get in on that with you potentially, so I can live stream there as well, trading wise. So one thing that we've noticed is that the 1 minute time frame is very, very good in terms of setting your stop loss. And I think that's the strategy we're gonna use moving forward is just using the 1 minute. So that's I think moving forward that's gonna be the primary use of the 1 minute is just for um, stop losses. In terms of entry wise, the 1 minute I haven't figured it out yet, but we'll see if we can get like start to get entries on the 1 minute. I mean, hopefully we can. Oh yeah, if we close below here. Oh wait, no, this is the 15 minute. Okay, all good. Yeah, we have to close below here on the 15 minute to get entries. Potential entry here on US 30 if we close below here. There we go. Oof, it moved too much, I think. Yeah, it moved way too much. If we close below there though, then we should be good. Sheesh, I don't know how we could have gotten into this move here. This was the craziest. Trying to think of how you can even get into this trade. Probably closure below there, and then that's what I'm assuming. Check the 1 minute. I think the 1 minute once it came to break this low, I think that's probably would have been a good entry right here. 60-ish pips and then stop loss. That's too much of a high stop loss. Maybe even here though, like, because it's a lower high. So maybe like below here, stop loss above here, 49. Yeah, that would have been a good entry too. But yeah, in terms of 30 minute, close below here. Then I think we can target like probably here, I would say. But this area is an area we want to be wary of right here. It's like this specific area right here. It's just something we want to stay cautious about. But if we close below there, then we'll enter. Sheesh, what a candle here. Holy shit. Yeah, for cells on an MNQ, I'd probably want to see us below here. Below here, I think. 30-minute time frame. Yeah, same thing. Below here, probably. If we want to get into cells. I'm gonna go on mute for a bit. Just because I have a meeting, so I'm gonna go on mute for a second.